Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and you're all very welcome to our annual car raffle draw here in aid of St Francis Hospice in the Blanchardstown Centre this evening. We also very much welcome those who are joining us live on Facebook this evening as well. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Micheál Kilcran and I'm a volunteer at St Francis Hospice and delighted again to act as MC for this evening's event. The amount raised this year is a total of €187,180, which is really a remarkable achievement. €187,180. An achievement in a relatively short space of time, due in no small part to over 60 very dedicated volunteers, as well as our private ticket sellers, some of whom are here this evening, so thank you to them in advance. We also commend Gráinne and John who's joining us I think on Facebook tonight, but Gráinne who's here for their meticulous work on the rota for the ticket sales here in the Blanchardstown Centre as well since the 18th of November. We welcome here this evening all the supporters and the benefactors of St Francis Hospice, as well as many staff, together with volunteers, together with members of the Board of Management, or board members of St Francis. You're all very, very welcome. So, to kick off the proceedings this evening, can I welcome the chairperson of St Francis Hospice, Mr. Dermot McCarthy, to address us, please. Dermot.
Thanks, Micheál. It's a great pleasure, as always, to be part of this very happy occasion. It's going to be a very happy occasion for winners of our prizes, but it's a happy occasion for all of the St Francis Hospice family to celebrate not just a very successful fundraising event, but another affirmation of the support which St Francis enjoys from the community. So this evening and this fundraising event is another continuing expression of the support of the community for the work of the fabulous team at St Francis, staff and volunteers, ably led by our Chief Executive Fintan Fagan, and coming from a whole variety of different backgrounds. We also enjoy the support of our public representatives, and I want to acknowledge those, our councillor friends who are here this evening, because that constant presence and support is a real encouragement. There are other public representatives who, because of storm damage in Dublin 2, couldn't be here this evening, but their support is evident. And I should also mention our gratitude to Leo Varadkar, as he's retired from active politics, for his support over his time in office. We are blessed to have the support of the team here in the centre, Joe Gavin and Ciara and all of the team here who make our volunteers so welcome and facilitate this great opportunity, not just for fundraising, but for reminding people of the services that are delivered. The resources which are generated enable us to do new things and offer more services to people in their homes and in our facilities here and in Raheny. In mentioning the team here in the centre, I must also remember Father Dan O'Mahony, who's a key pillar of the centre just as much as he is of the team around St Francis Hospice, and we know he would very much wish to be here and is indeed with us in spirit, and I'm glad that Brother Owen is here, part of our team, to represent the Capuchin community. So it's not a time for speeches, it's not a time for delaying good news, so I'll hand back to Micheál for the actual business of the evening.
Thank you, Dermot. I'm now calling on Sergeant Rory Carey from Blanchardstown Garda Station, who's one of our scrutineers and who's going to open our drum and roll it for our first prize this evening. So Rory, you're very welcome. So while Sergeant Rory is rolling the drum, just to remind you in case you had forgotten, the first prize this evening is a Toyota Yaris Luna Cross, which is sourced from the Dennis Mahoney Toyota Group, and we have Siobhan Salmon here representing us this evening from Dennis Mahoney's. So as Rory is rolling, if we're ready to go, I'm going to call on Dermot McCarthy to draw the first ticket for the Toyota Yaris Luna Cross. Best of luck. And once the ticket is drawn, Karina is going to validate or verify that it's a valid ticket, and then I'm going to call the winner. Okay, so the winner of our first prize, the Toyota Yaris Luna Cross, is staying in Blanchardstown this year, and it's going to Jane McKenna in Blanchardstown, Dublin 15. That's Jane McKenna, Blanchardstown, Dublin 15. So congratulations, Jane. So our second prize, if I can call on Councillor Siobhan Shovlin, who's going to draw our second ticket for a prize of €2,000. So we're just going to...
That is it. This is her? Yeah. That's
Just
her
go
name.
on.
Yeah. The cookie.
Just waiting for it to validate and verify. Okay. So our second prize of €2,000 is going to County Cavan, Brendan O'Reilly from County Cavan. So well done, Brendan O'Reilly, County Cavan. Our third prize this evening is going to be drawn by Councillor Emer Carboni Mangan, and it's a prize of €1,000. So Emer, please. Okay, so for a prize of €1,000, it's going to Bernie O'Shaughnessy down the road in Cabra, Dublin 7. That's Bernie O'Shaughnessy, Cabra, Dublin 7. I'm calling on Father Owen, who's the chaplain at St. Francis Hospice, to draw our fourth prize, which is one of a number of swirl cards which can be used here in the Blanchardstown Town Centre. So our next prize is for a €200 swirl card, which can be used in all of the shops here in the Blanchardstown Centre. Okay, we have a name and we have a number, and we don't have a location, but it's Dennis McCoy. So Dennis McCoy wins the first of our €200 vouchers for the Blanchardstown Centre here at Swirl Card. Well done, Dennis. We now call on Mr. Joe Gavin, General Manager of the Blanchardstown Centre, to draw our fifth, another €200 voucher for the centre here at Swirl Card. Our next one is Marion White, and Marion White is down the road in Cabra in Dublin 7 as well, so well done to Marion, Cabra, Dublin 7. I now call on Gráinne Cavani, who's a volunteer at St. Francis Hospice and coordinator of the volunteers for the car raffle here in the centre, to draw our sixth prize, another €200 voucher for the Blanchardstown Centre in the form of a swirl card. Go for it. Okay, and it's going to our next door neighbours in Maynooth in County Kildare, and it's Anne-Marie Taylor. That's Anne-Marie Taylor from Maynooth in County Kildare. So our next ticket would have been drawn by John Hayes, who also coordinated the mammoth task of organising all of the volunteers for this year's draw. And John, I'm reliably informed, is joining us online from New Zealand at the moment. So on John's behalf, I've been asked to do the meeting, so I'm delighted on John Hayes' behalf to draw the next ticket, which is another €200 voucher for the Blanchardstown Centre. And again, we have a name and a phone number, but no location, but the name is Pat Bell, so congratulations to Pat Bell, and we have a number to clarify. And our very last but not least is our final €200 swirl card for the centre here, and I'm calling on Ciara Curtis, Marketing Manager of the Blanchardstown Centre, to draw our final ticket. Okay, so our very final €200 voucher is going to County Meath, and it's Anne McCardle. That's Anne McCardle in County Meath. Garristown, County Meath. Okay. So that brings to a conclusion our official car raffle draw this evening, and I want to take this opportunity again to pay a huge thank you, to everyone who's purchased a ticket to support the vital work across the community at St Francis Hospice. We want to sincerely take this opportunity to thank Barry Cowan and his family from Christian Jewellers downstairs, who lent their hugely important assistance again to us in facilitating the draw here in the centre. Once again, we want to acknowledge Mr. Joel Gavin, General Manager of the Blanchardstown Centre here this evening, as well as his team members, and in particular Ciara Curtis, Marketing Manager at the Blanchardstown Centre, for their continuing support of St Francis Hospice. At this time, we also wish to acknowledge the team here, security and the facilities team, again here at the centre, for their ongoing support to us every year that we come back. Nothing is too big, nothing is too small. They're hugely supportive. On a personal note, we also owe a huge deal of gratitude to Dean and to Karina and to Bernadette in the fundraising department, together with Fintan and Donna and Emer and Ashling and all of the staff at St Francis Hospice, who yet again, year in, year out, support us as volunteers in the work that we do to promote and to support the car raffle every year. So again, thank you to all of the staff at the hospice for all that they do in supporting us. We may not have politicians, but we're fortunate to have numerous Gardaí here this evening. We want to thank again Sergeant Rory, together with Garda Ray and with Garda Kevin and Garda Paula, for their again continued support to us at the hospice in all that they do, not just for the annual car raffle, but right throughout the year. They're always available to us for whatever we're doing where crowds are involved in that. So again, to everybody at Blanchardstown Garda Station and to Sergeant Rory, a huge thank you for all that they do. And just before we finish up, all of the staff at the Blanchardstown Centre have been asked by Ciara just to invite all of you just to join us here at the front of the podium at the end for a group photograph. So anybody that's around, Justin is going to be on standby to take your photograph. So as we close another year, we just want again to wish you all well, and please do take care over the next 24 hours and indeed over the coming year. And we very much look forward to your ongoing support and commitment to St Francis Hospice, and fingers crossed and God willing we'll all be back here again this time next year. In the meantime, safe home, and thank you again from everybody for all that you've done for St Francis Hospice. So much.